Lonnie Edge is the managing editor of the North Korean Review and assistant professor at Hanguk University of Foreign Studies in Seoul, and he joins us live now. There's been so much public blustering over this issue. It now seems that the Malaysians have been able to positively identify Kim Jong-Nam. Do you think there's been any relaxing of what they were prepared to do in terms of identify him?
I'm really not sure how big of a effect that will have on the current row that they're experiencing. I think more than anything, right now there's a lot of face saving going on. So.
Face saving on behalf of the Malaysians, do you think, Lonnie?
I think in both sides. It is a black eye for them. North Korean national was killed on their sovereign territory, so and they could do nothing about it. So it is a black eye, and I think they're just trying. The tough talk that they're engaging in is a face-saving measure.
What do you expect this episode now to be over between Malaysia and North Korea?
It's tough to say. Anyone who's followed the news in the last 10 to 15 years knows that North Korea periodically engages in provocations, and it generates a lot of news and headlines, and then within a few months it typically goes away. So in this case, I think if you look at North Korea and Malaysia, if Malaysia chooses to continue to engage in it, North Korea isn't going to blink first.
And that's such a great point you make. It doesn't seem as if North Korea gets fazed by much in terms of being painted as unstable, unpredictable. They just stick to their mantra. Yeah,
they get a lot of negative media attention, so they're kind of used to that. One thing that is worth noting is that when they receive this negative attention, it does bring them up to the top of the list in terms of international issues to be dealt with. But at the same time, they never, ever admit that they were responsible for whatever the provocation of the day is.
Yes, they don't do that. Interestingly enough, of course, we saw China intervene this week, telling the US and South Korea to stop military exercises because they were provoking North Korea. What did you make of that?
This is a long-standing issue for North Korea. For decades now, any time that the U.S. and South Korea engage in military exercises, they look at it as basically an exercise that's practicing the invasion of North Korea, and they feel it is a major security concern for them. So whenever they engage in a lot of hostile rhetoric, it typically surrounds these drills that the U.S. and South Korea engage in.
And what is your sense of how China is able to contain North Korea at the moment?
It's really tough to say that China is able to contain North Korea. While China is the biggest supporter of North Korea in terms of energy and economic trade, you can't really say that they're constraining North Korea because we've had our fifth nuclear test and multiple missile launches. China has been against that for a very long time, but it doesn't seem to be slowing down the pace or the frequency of North Korean provocations.
Lonnie, good to get your insights. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.